Welcome to Digital Theater Plus. Digital Theater Plus is a new subscription service that we are using here at Hackettstown. You can find plays and productions, graphic novels, theory and criticism, interviews with actors and directors, and also teaching tools. There's two ways to search for a particular production in digital theater. The first way is to just type in the title of the production you're looking for. Let's say we're interested in looking at The Crucible. We would just type it into the search field and click search. All the different matches for that production come up. The first one listed is usually the production, and you can tell that it is the production by its coding right here that says production. You'll also notice that listed here is a teacher toolkit. And farther down, there's a study guide, there's the audio version, interviews. So let's say you wanted students to watch the production. You would click on the production title. You can then press play right here and have them watch the entire production, or you can direct them to a certain act. You can assign Act 2 or Act 3. You can also ask them to watch a certain scene, like Act 3, My Wife Cannot Lie. Down at the bottom of this screen also has a link to the audio theater. So if you really didn't want to assign a film of the production, you could ask them to listen to the production. Also linked is the Practice and Practitioners, which is, again, the practical guides on how the Crucible is dramatized, interviews with actors in the production, and then there's also theory and criticism. Another way to search for a particular production in digital theater is going back out to the main screen. Down at the very, very bottom, you can narrow your searches. So you can pick the performance form, such as musical theater or theater. Maybe you just want to see what they have for musical theater. So you can click on that and it will give you all the productions that are classified as musical theater. You can also sort by genre, resource type. A to Z Picker will show you the options available for the titles that start with that alphabet letter. Again, I always find the easiest way is to use the production search. So let's go back to The Crucible. Again, here's the full production, and here's some other teacher toolkit things. One of the nice things that they also give you as far as the teaching tool is there usually is a study guide or an option for quizzes. And the Crucible one is listed right here. There's also quizzes for other productions. You could use these questions and create a Google form. So you could post it for your virtual as well as hybrid students for them to answer. Or if you had them directly in class, you could print this out and give it to them as a quiz in class. And it also provides the answer key. The Teaching with DT has a really great section. Like you've seen, I've pointed out some of the sections where they've given you quizzes or theory and criticism or lesson plans. This database actually also has virtual classroom toolkit. So if we ever go all virtual again, you can select either drama or English and it will customize the toolkit for that particular subject area. Remote learning with DT Plus. And these are all the lesson plans that they have that are ready made to support students in an entirely virtual learning format. And many of these productions and plays we cover in our curriculum. Going back out again to the main page of Digital Theater, where we were able to narrow down our search results depending on a particular genre. Again, at the bottom, resource type, graphic novel. This is a great way to introduce something like Shakespeare, which could be, the language could be a real barrier to some of our students, in a more accessible format. There's only 20 graphic novels presented in digital theater, but the representative says that they try to add more all the time. So you would just find one that is being covered right now in your class, such as Macbeth. You can then make it full screen. You can ask the students to read it, and then it has it as a graphic novel. So that was a brief tour of Digital Theater Plus. You can watch plays and productions. Students and teachers can log in and use all of these features. There's interviews with directors and actors. There is theory and criticism, as well as lesson plans and virtual toolkits.